They called him poor, useless, and invisible. He had nothing, no money, no education, no power. But one small act of honesty changed how the whole town saw him. This is not just a story about truth. It's about how doing the right thing, even when no one's watching, can turn an ordinary person into a hero. In a small town lived a man named Ravi. He worked as a cleaner in a local market. Every morning before the sun rose, Ravi swept the streets, picked up trash, and made sure the market was spotless before the shopkeepers arrived. People passed by him every day. No one noticed his tired face, his old torn shirt, or the hole in his shoes. He earned just enough to buy a little food for his wife and young daughter, Mira. But despite his struggles, Ravi was known for one thing: his honesty. If someone dropped a coin, Ravi would run behind them to return it. If a shopkeeper overpaid him by mistake, he'd quietly return the extra rupees. "Why do you bother so much?" his friend once said. "No one cares about honesty these days. You're poor anyway. Who's watching?" Ravi just smiled and replied softly, "Maybe no one's watching, but I am, and I must live with myself." One evening, after cleaning the market, Ravi was heading home. It had rained heavily that day, and the streets were almost empty. While walking, he noticed something shiny under a bench. He bent down, wiped the mud, and froze. It was a wallet. A thick leather wallet, clearly expensive. Inside were several thousand rupees, an ID card, and a few business cards. He thought of his daughter's worn-out shoes, his wife's old sari. Just this once, he told himself. Maybe he could keep it. But then a small voice inside whispered, "Ravi, this money isn't yours." He looked up and said quietly, "God, I trust you. I will do what's right." So, instead of going home, he walked to the police station and handed over the wallet. The officer looked surprised. "You could have kept it. No one would know." Ravi smiled. "But I would know, sir." The next morning, Ravi was back at work. He swept the streets and smiled at the shopkeepers. By afternoon, 2 policemen arrived at the market asking for him. They took him to an office near the town center. Inside, a man stood and smiled warmly. "I'm Mr. Arjun Mehta, the owner of that wallet you found," he said. "You may not have money, but you have something money can't buy. Character." The room filled with applause. Ravi's eyes glistened with emotion. Then Mr. Mehta said, "Ravi, I own a cleaning company. I want you to be our supervisor." Ravi had walked in as a poor cleaner and walked out as a hero. From that day, Ravi's life changed. He got a stable job, a better home, and his daughter continued schooling. But he never changed. Still humble, still honest. "Ravi, how did your life change so much?" people asked. He'd smile and say, "Because I refused to lie to myself." Honesty is not just about returning money. It's about who you are when no one is watching. Sometimes being honest might cost you today, but it gives you everything tomorrow: respect, peace, and trust. So next time you face a choice between right and easy, remember Ravi, because one honest act can turn anyone, rich or poor, into a true hero.